I tell you what, I couldn't be more proud of these two girls here. No, since we came back from Vegas, we really dialed in, and we told them there after the UCLA game that, you know what, we're going to come home and we're going to get Duke. We're going to get Duke at home, you know what? And they believed me, and they bought into everything we did, and it's nice to get a signature win.
All right, we'll open it up for players' questions.
Ladies, for both of you, and we'll start there and work across. After 2 losses, how important was it to start fast?
And yeah, that's exactly what we emphasized on, because I think the last couple of games we have struggled coming out and being ready to play, and that was one of our big emphases, especially since they upset Duke last year. They were going to come with a chip on their shoulder, so we just knew we had to come out and start and play hard.
Yeah, exactly what she said. That was one of our keys, was come out and make throw the first punch. So I feel like we've had slower starts before in the past, and we squashed that today.
Anything else?
Fire another one then.
Yeah.
Duke never got closer than 9 points in the second half. How important was it, not just to win, but this was a convincing win? I'm going to start with you. You're not sneaking away.
Defensively, you mean?
It was a huge win.
Yeah. I mean,
And it was
huge win.
convincing.
Yeah.
How important was that?
It was huge. It was huge because that's what we're capable of doing. So it was great that we could showcase that today. And both on the offensive and defensive end, we were excellent today. So.
I think we just emphasize like staying poised and staying together. You know, they're going to go on their runs, but just keep chipping away, you know, taking it play by play.
Thanks.
Anything else for the players?
Yeah, for both of you, how did it feel to have Carla back on the floor?
It felt really good. Carla is a leader on and off the court, so like her presence is very strong, and we enjoyed her having back. We were excited when to know she was going to be back today.
Yeah, Carla's a leader. She brings energy. Like, even just having her out there just makes everybody feel better. It's more comfortable. She's a hustle player for us. She does everything.
And for the both of you, with an 8 p.m. tip-off, the student section was pretty full. What does that mean to you?
Yeah, I think the fans help us a lot. They help us. I think they help us with our confidence and bringing a lot of energy. So I think it's very important.
Yeah, I mean, the fans are the best part of playing at home. So, yeah, having them come out and support and be loud and scream for us, it's huge. It makes so much of a difference.
Real quick, Eden, you gutted it out, but it's like it was an exhausting game, obviously, against the full court pressure. What was it feeling like there in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, that's just when you got to dig deep. You got to fight through. You know, nobody cares. Nobody's feeling sorry. You got to push through and figure it out. So that's just what I kept in the back of my mind.
Anything else for players?
Stephanie, so you keep just going up in three-pointers. You got 4 three-pointers tonight leading. How does it make you feel?
Good, excited. And the funny thing is, like, we can all do that. We have so much talent on the team. So everybody can go out and go have a night like that. And it was just my night tonight. So.
Thank you. One more. Jose was in the house. How did that feel for you
Yeah,
guys?
it was all smiles. Love Jose to death. Miss him, but it was good to see him.
Yeah, I mean, great guy. I love him. Yeah, it was great to see him. Glad he's here.
Coach, we haven't had a chance to talk to you after the 2 losses out in Vegas. What was different tonight, other than the shooting, obviously?
Well, you know, with Fairfield, we could have won that game. I mean, it came all the way down to the end. We just had some bad fouls at the end of the game, you know, and they were knocking down. I think they were like 23, and we put them on the line like 27 times. So 23 of their points were from the foul line. We had to fix that. UCLA, whew, they're just talented. They're huge. We really struggle matching up. I mean, they start like 6'8", 6'4", 6'3", so that was a tough matchup for us.
Coach, what led up to Carla being able to play today?
She's been going in and out a little bit of practice. These last couple days, we were able to get her in full practice, full blown. So we knew that if she was comfortable, we were going to make sure we got her some minutes tonight.
And then how important is it to have Carla back on the court with her energy? I know we asked the players, but on the bench, she's infectious.
Yes, she is. And even on the floor, like, you know, when Stephanie and I were talking before Carla came back and we were talking about, you know, she could be back, and she's like, Coach, even if she's on the floor, I don't care if she doesn't do anything. As long as she's on the floor, we're going to be a better team. And she summed it up by telling you pretty much that.
And then
She's special.
Last question from me. Did you get any words of encouragement from Jose tonight before the game?
Of course, I always do. You know, he called and he was like, okay, you got this. Because remember last year when they came in, they did this, this, and this, and you have to do this. And so, yeah. And he's like, but we got it, Michelle. So.
Coach, I know you're going to remember this play. You're up 66-49. You come down 2-on-1 right in front of you. A chance for a player to pad their stats, she makes the extra pass for the easy layup. Is that the perfect example of how unselfish you want this team to be?
Oh, yeah, we always talk about making the extra pass. You know, you got a good shot and there's a better shot. So we put a lot of emphasis on get the better shot. You know, so, and this team they're very unselfish. Sometimes I felt in the first half we actually passed too much. I think Lori Nez a couple times had shots that they could have had and tried to find other people to where they could have probably just finished, but very unselfish team.
Coach, even with the turnovers, how were you able to find success tonight?
Whew, I think it started on the defensive end. We knew we were going to have to slow them down in transition because most of their points come in transition and off the free throw line. So we knew that if we didn't have a fast break, we were going to pull it out and we were going to run sets and make them defend in the half court. And I thought we stuck to the game plan pretty good there.
Coach, for years, you've embraced foreign players coming into play here. Now, it's a rarity that you don't see on rosters on every team with at least one foreign player. You guys have done this for years. They're playing pretty good basketball outside the United States, aren't they?
Yeah, we do. But you know what? The transfer portal allowed us to come back and to get more American kids here, in which we've always wanted to. You want local kids. You know, Steph's from Orlando. We just signed a young lady from Winter Haven. So we want to keep our American kids here too. And like I was saying before, maybe like a specialty. There might be a special shooter that's overseas, like a Kitty Aloxa, for example, or a post player like a Dulce. You know, so we're still definitely going to go that way, but you know, but if we can get local kids and Florida kids and American kids to come here, that's what we're looking for.
Anything else for Coach?
Coach, my last question, and thank you for your time. When you shake a tree, not a lot of shooters fall out. You find a shooter, you want to get them, right?
Yeah, exactly. You know, that's where we're a little bit different this year than we were last year. But, you know, Steph shot the ball well in Vegas, and she's stepping up, and we're just really, Katie's shooting the ball better. We just got to get a couple more, I feel. We got a freshman that didn't get to play tonight that can really shoot the ball well, so we just got to keep working on that and keep improving that.